The founder of Xen Crypto project, Jack Levin, believes that his project can change the world and transform how we engage with crypto. Now, that's not something we haven't heard before, but he's got some pretty convincing arguments. So in this video, we'll take a look at Xen, what it is, what it seeks to achieve, and essentially how the Xen ecosystem currently works. What is Xen Crypto? Well, to understand Xen, you need to know where it came from. Xen is a project created by Jack Levin under the Fair Crypto Foundation. The foundation was established to create crypto projects that embody the first principles of crypto. Now, that reminds me of Satoshi's white paper, which specifies certain characteristics of crypto, such as self-custody, transparency, immutability, trust through consensus, and permissionless value exchange. These features are known as the first principles of crypto, and I know these sound like boring technical stuff, but they are central to what Xen and the Fair Crypto Foundation hope to achieve. They'll become important later on in this video, so let's explain them briefly. Self-custody in crypto means that you and only you have control over your private keys. That's the whole point of crypto, right? To take control away from institutions and put it back into the hands of people. Immutability means that once a transaction is made, it cannot be changed. This is achieved through cryptography and ensures that no one can tamper with the transaction history. Transparency is also a key principle of crypto. Think of this as the fact that blockchain data is publicly available for anyone to see. This is what allows us to trace every transaction and verify its authenticity. Trust through consensus means that as long as a block shows that a transaction is complete, it is considered valid. This is what prevents fraud and double spending in the crypto world. Finally, permissionless value exchange simply refers to the fact that in crypto, anyone can send or receive value without needing permission from a third party or government. So those are the first principles of cryptocurrencies, and only a few cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin actually embody these first principles. In other words, Bitcoin is a fair cryptocurrency because it was designed to embody these first principles. Unfortunately, most other cryptocurrencies have strayed away from these principles and have introduced things that go against the very nature of crypto, such as KYC, AML requirements, centralized exchanges, permissioned blockchains, and so on. The founder of Xen argues that the disregard for these principles has increased the prevalence of scams like pump-and-dump schemes and has made cryptocurrencies less accessible and increasingly centralized. This is where Xen Crypto comes in. So what exactly is Xen and how does it solve these problems? Let's take a look at 7 key features it has to help you understand better. First of all, Xen was pre-mined. It was fairly launched. What does this mean? A pre-mined crypto is essentially when a team or a founder allocates a certain number of tokens to themselves before the project is even launched. This is often done in order to fund the project, or as we've seen in many cases, for the team or founders to cash out later on. Xen was different because it did not do this. It was fairly launched, meaning that everyone had an equal opportunity to get Xen when it launched. There was no pre-mine, no ICO, and no airdrop. The reason this matters is that it's in line with the project's goals. Xen aims to become a universal and easily accessible cryptocurrency, and by fairly launching it, they hope to achieve this. Number 2. Xen supports self-custody. Remember earlier when we talked about the first principles of crypto and how self-custody is one of them? Well, Xen supports this principle by allowing users to mint Xen only when they are in control of their keys. This is a big deal because it means that you are in complete control of your Xen and no one can take it away from you or freeze your account. Additionally, it also makes it much harder for scammers to steal your Xen since they would need access to your private keys in order to do so. Number 3. Xen is an open-source smart contract. Xen is a smart contract and not a new blockchain. It's a smart contract that runs on Ethereum. A smart contract is a protocol that allows the performance of credible transactions without third parties. This means that Xen transactions are expected to be transparent and can be verified by anyone. Additionally, it also means that there is no middleman needed to facilitate these transactions. But that's only half of the equation. The other half is that Xen is open source. This ties back to the project's belief in transparency. An open source project is one where the source code is publicly available for anyone to view, edit, or use. This allows for anyone to audit the code and ensure that there are no malicious lines of code that could be used to exploit Xen holders. Number 4. Xen uses an ERC20 token standard. ERC20 is a technical standard used for smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain for implementing tokens. It defines a common list of rules that all Ethereum tokens must follow, giving developers the ability to create interoperable tokens that can be used in a variety of decentralized applications or dApps. The reason this matters is that it makes Xen compatible with a wide range of applications and wallets. So even if Xen's own wallet doesn't support a certain feature, there's a good chance that another wallet that does support that feature will be able to support Xen. This also means that you'll be able to trade Xen for other tokens since most exchanges support ERC20 tokens. Next up, Xen has an immutable code. What does this mean? Earlier on, we talked about immutability and how it's one of the key features of blockchain technology. Essentially, it means that once something is written on the blockchain, it cannot be changed. This is important for a few reasons. First, it ensures that transactions are irreversible. Second, it makes it much harder for bad actors to exploit the system. Xen uses an immutable code, which means that it cannot be controlled or stopped by anyone. As a result, there is no controlling or management team, since the Xen smart contract simply runs on the Ethereum blockchain. For the most part, immutability is great for security, but it's important to mention that it also makes it nearly impossible to reverse the effects of a hack or a theft. This kind of reminds me of Ethereum's DAO hack in 2016. That time when Ethereum was hacked and the code was reversed to counter the effect of the hack, leading to the formation of Ethereum Classic. Well, if something similar were to happen to Xen, we won't be able to do anything about it. Firstly because it's a smart contract, but also because the code is immutable. So, is 100% immutability inherently good? I'll leave that up to you to decide. The sixth feature is that Xen can be minted by anyone. Xen aims to be a dominant, decentralized crypto, and to achieve this, the project has made it easy for anyone to mint the tokens. This creates a low barrier to entry, the benefit of which is increased decentralization and adoption. Think of it this way. If many different people are all minting Xen, it becomes much harder for any one group or individual to control the crypto. At the moment, all you need to mint Xen is a wallet like MetaMask and enough money to cover the gas fees. Notice how this is in contrast to most of the newer projects out there, which either have ridiculously high barriers to entry because they require you to buy expensive mining equipment, or they're too centralized because only a few people are able to mint the tokens. Number 7. Xen is launching on multiple chains. How does Jack Levin hope to achieve this? Well, Xen is blockchain agnostic. This means that it can run on multiple blockchains. So far, Xen has been launched on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, and Ethereum Proof of Work chain. The reason why Xen was created to run on multiple blockchains is simply to increase its adoption, versatility, and inclusivity. This is because not everyone wants to use the same blockchain. Some people prefer Ethereum because it's more established, while others prefer Binance Smart Chain because it's faster and cheaper. By being able to run on multiple chains, Xen can cater to a wider audience and hopefully become the go-to crypto for payments and transactions. So now you're wondering, instead of running its smart contract on multiple blockchains, Xen could simply create its own blockchain, right? Well, not exactly. The aim of the project is to have an immutable code, and having its own blockchain could make it exclusive if the developers are able to alter the code, as we saw with Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. But does this mean that smart contracts like Xen are 100% secure? Not exactly. Smart contracts are controlled by admin keys. However, the founder of Xen claims that it has no admin keys. This means that once the smart contract is deployed, there's no way to change it. Now, you've learned all about Xen Crypto, how it works, what it hopes to achieve, and 7 key factors to make it unique. However, there are concerns about its tokenomics and value in the future. To learn all about how to evaluate Xen tokenomics, click on the video to learn how tokenomics works in 2022.